Please stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
Hello to those of you who are feeling called to this reading, in particular mystery reading number 698. Before getting into this reading, chances are that most of the people watching this video are not subscribed, so if you are a recurring viewer, you enjoy my work, and would like to help support the growth of my channel, feel free to do so by sticking around, hitting that subscribe button down below, and ringing the notification bell next to it if you feel called to. My current goal is 500 subscribers, so I can have access to offering channel memberships. So if you do decide to help support me in achieving that, thank you very much. And the last thing I want to say is, if you are interested in a little bit of a free mystery reading or some free mystery messages, check the description box down below. Make sure you read everything before commenting an emoji so that way you understand fully what you are getting yourself into. So starting with interpreting the number 698. The number 6 is about unconditional love. It could also be linked to the devil in terms of some sort of unhealthy attachment, something that is tempting you to be self-destructive, something here could need to be released. I mean, actually, I'm really feeling it now because the number 8 is about letting go for me. But there could be a need here to balance out the unconditional love that you show for yourself and those around you. Know when you need and deserve to give to yourself, and know when to be generous. It's important to know your worth, your value. Maybe there's also something valuable here about your time. Yeah. The number 9 is about purpose and helping the world release what no longer works. There's a strong energy here about letting something go. This is confirmation for someone who feels called to let go of something that encourages self-destruction and distracts you from self-love. I'm being reminded of this card that I have that I made that says never encourage self-destruction when there, or never glorify self-destruction when there is self-love. There's a very important choice here, or commitment. Are you committed to self-hate or self-love? Decay or growth? What is your focus? What are you committed on or committed to? If it's not what you want, maybe it's important to look deeper into that. The number 8 can also be about remembering how truly connected we are. It's interesting, like mixed with your purpose. Know that fighting this devil energy, you're not alone in that. A lot of people struggle with unhealthy attachments, and a lot of people aren't aware of that about themselves. So the fact that you're aware is definitely something to be proud of if that's true for you. 6 plus 9 is 15. 15 plus 8 is 23. There might be something significant here about Psalm 23, a biblical thing. The number 23 is actually, it was very significant for me in the year 2021. That's interesting. 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 is about change and transformation. You're really being called to transform on the inside and potentially on the outside. There's a certain change or many changes here that you deserve to undergo for your highest good, but also with something here about purpose, also for the collective's highest good. It's so important to remember how truly connected we all are, because that's where our power and potential lies. It's how much we influence each other, how much we teach each other and lead each other. We are so much more connected than it may seem at times. I just think it's a disconnect with ourselves that makes us blind to it. If you feel disconnected from yourself, it's so important that you understand that you deserve to not feel that way. And you deserve to repair, or maybe even build a relationship, a healthy relationship with yourself and your future, I want to say. Someone here, mentally could struggle at times. We all do. But there's something being pointed out here about being your own worst enemy. I love always saying in messages, don't make things harder on yourself, because life is already hard as it is. You should never take away your sense of hope or faith or sense of adventure. I believe that human beings are here to explore and to learn. I just heard imparato, which means learned in Italian. So maybe there's something here that you learned, or there's a specific lesson here that could be significant that your ancestors want to point out to you. And I just got caught the bottom of the deck of the Ancestor Spirit Oracle cards in the corner of my eye, and it says, connect with past loved ones, sense, feel, reconnect. And feel right here, there's a song by an Italian band named Maneskin, M-A-N-E-S-K-I-N, just in case you want to look it up. And the song is called Feel, and whenever I saw that, I heard, I'm about to make you feel. Which really tells me that your ancestors really want to help you with getting more in touch with your feelings. I don't care about your gender. We all have an emotional well-being that needs to be taken care of just as much as our physical well-being. Our mental health can actually affect our physical health. Someone here might resonate with a beating heart, something like a heartbeat. I don't know, that feels connected to someone for some reason. But anyway, it's really cool that we saw this card. It really makes me think of the Day of the Dead. So maybe there's some, I think it's Spanish or Mexican ancestors. I'm not sure which one it is. Only take what resonates. There could be a specific ancestor, someone that you were connected in this life and lost, that wants to connect with you. So I'm going to start wrapping up this reading by drawing out a card from the Ancestor Spirit Oracle here to see what your ancestors see about your situation and what guidance they have for you. I'm really looking to understand their perspective for you. Okay, we have move your body, dance, breathe, and flow. The cat on my bed just got spooked. So there could be an energy here that is giving you anxiety. Let me think on this card for a second. I mean, it's clear here that you're being called to be more connected with your body, with this physical reality, maybe with nature. The element of water could be significant for someone. There's also nature spirits coming through if you're feeling called to those. Pay attention to rock formations. They might be trying to maybe say something to you or show you something. This energy is very relaxed and almost serene, like meditative. If you do feel called to meditate more, this is confirmation, or to at least connect more with the still and to allow yourself to slow down, to relax, to ground yourself. I definitely feel like I'm connecting with somebody who is trying to manage some anxiety, and so maybe you need healthier distractions, or you need to allow yourself more time to process whatever feelings are giving you anxiety. It's important to discern if the fear you're experiencing is real or a projection of the past, a fear. Let me think for a second. Yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense. I just felt here that there is a strong energy of letting go here, being free. I mean, you can, I don't know about you, but you can just really see it in the card and the imagery. It's very freeing in a way, at least in my opinion. This just feels like more encouragement to let go of whatever leaves you feeling restricted or bound or trapped or anything like that. This is really reminding me of the devil energy that I was talking about before. An unhealthy attachment. Remember that a mental cage will manifest a physical cage. Whether it's about being stuck in a situation that you feel trapped in, or being, getting caught up in prison, or ending up in a mental institution. I think what's interesting to me is I think that people who are in, I could be wrong, feel free to correct me, but I do feel that people they're treated like animals in a cage, and I really don't like that. Both in like a prison and a mental institution, like being locked up mentally manifests being locked up physically. When you shut yourself out on the inside, the world that you have on the inside, you shut yourself out from the world on the outside. When you don't let yourself have courage and to believe in your strength, it really just, I want to say, like, kills the human spirit, in my opinion. I keep saying in my opinion a lot, so if you do disagree with these messages, that's totally fine. It's also a possibility this reading may not be meant for you, but if it is, I really, really hope that you allow yourself to break free from whatever is making you feel caged or trapped mentally. And like, I'm thinking of the analogy with like a bird in a cage, like something beautiful, trapped and restricted. And I feel like that's representative of your passion, what you love, what you really desire. I also think it's interesting how there's a sun in this image, because the sun and moon are, the table. The sun and the moon, though, in cards, reading cards, it's a pretty consistent symbol. The sun is really confirming here that something needs to be illuminated, brought to light. Maybe there's something here in your subconscious, or that you're ignorant about, there's something here that you deserve or need to know, and the only way to find that knowledge is to allow yourself to let go, to break free, but also do it in a way that's actually effective for you. Listen to yourself, pay attention to what you need. That's definitely a strong energy here with your ancestors being present, listening to your needs, because they just want you to be safe and secure and to live in a world where you feel free. Let's go ahead and finish up this reading by reading out of the guidebook now for this card. Move your body, dance, breathe, flow. Polynesian explorers journeyed long distances over water before settling in the Hawaiian Islands around 400 CE. They brought livestock, plants, and a culture rich with ceremonial song and dance. I just heard canzone, which means song in Italian, so someone's ancestors, there's something here about music or sound or maybe a specific song. Maybe there's like a song here connected with an ancestor that you might have lost. Over generations, the settlers developed a distinct culture of their own, unique to the Hawaiian Islands. Hula is a temple dance dedicated to the gods, goddesses, and village chiefs, usually accompanied by song, chant, and musical instruments. I just heard ᴛᴜ, so someone here might feel called to play an instrument, and your ancestors are confirming that for you. Hula was divinely gifted to the indigenous Hawaiians to connect them with their deities, their land, and their history. I just got a vision of the honor the deities around you card in this deck that came out in a reading not so long ago. Maybe that could be significant for you. Hula begins with ritual blessings, prayers, singing, and chanting to honor goddess Laka, the patron of Hula, and the goddess of the forests and plants. The ceremonial dancers were extremely dedicated, as theirs was an important role in the community and required rigorous physical and spiritual training. The Ancestors Speak section says, you are encouraged to ground your spiritual endeavors through breath and body work. Your physical body needs your attention. Try regular low-impact exercises such as yoga, swimming, dancing, or tai chi that will improve coordination, build muscle strength, and help you focus on your breathing. Strength has been a consistent theme. It was a theme in yesterday's reading. Moving your body is powerful as it enables you to become more connected with your spiritual self. And I just heard esercizio, which means exercise in Italian. So it feels like your ancestors are also wanting you to exercise more for your own well-being. Because I think as humans, as things become more convenient, we just get lazier. And it's not healthy for us, because that's what we weren't built to just sit around all day. At least in my opinion. But the divinatory meaning is be aware of your physical needs, get to know what areas of your body require attention, set out to increase your physical strength. This is not a time for you to put yourself down or focus on anything you may feel is negative about your body. It is time for the powerful reclamation of your physical self, of your whole self. This is kind of sensitive, but there could be something significant here about gender dysphoria. I'm just being honest, don't take it if it doesn't resonate. It says actively work toward the best health possible. I'm going to say because you deserve it. And dancing is also highlighted. Enjoy some music, relax, and let the energy flow as you move your body. Someone here might find that listening to music really helps them unwind, especially maybe like a specific type of music, whether it's meditative or just something that really helps you connect with your emotions and express yourself and how you feel and stuff like that.